Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing my first season update on my 9th season. So I'll be going through the leaderboards, I'll be going through the map, I'll be going through what day it is, what's been happening through the server, I'll be going through my commanders and their gear. So with that, let's get straight into it. So first things first, let's go straight to what day it is. So we're on chapter progression 4, we'll be ending in about 8 hours, so we're on day 6 right now. So with that out of the way, let's go into the map. So as you can see, we are playing as Rohan. So we had 3 teams spawn in Rohan: us, Rock, and Bop. So we've been playing with Rock for the past 2 seasons, so they're a very fun group to play with. And we hope that Bop will stay with us until, well, we hope Bop will play with us again for a few more seasons. So we also had 3 fellowships spawn in Rune. Glad to be fighting Mega again. They are a very fun team to fight against. Very nice and even out team. So Rohan and Rune are the only teams with 3 fellowships in them. We have a single team in Arnor, which are very good, or they're at least good. Yeah, they're good. I believe they are still first in the affluence rankings, or it might be Erebor. But so, yeah, Erebor and Arnor only have 1 team in them. They're doing very good, and as you can see here, it looks like Rune and Erebor are doing a little bit of friendly PvP, just because it doesn't look that high for, well, I said it's early in the season, but still it doesn't look very high for an actual offense-defense. And then also say they were sort of had a small skirmish around, whatever that is, around capital. So we took this pass right as the pass opened, and we were able to unlock a lot of the entire south of the Central Outer Vale. We were able to unlock all of that for farmland, which was very nice. That boosted us, I believe. All 3 of our fellowships, I believe, are sitting at about 1 million. Now we're all 1.5 million plus, which that's very nice. So yes, with that, I'm pretty sure it's the map. So I'm going to go into the leaderboards. So in first place, we have Shady with 40,000 affluence. Nice job. Then we have Martz from Bop. Then we have a guy from Rune, I believe. Yes, Rune. Very nice job. And then we've got Studley here in 6th. I'll go through the people of the names that I have remembered. This guy is a great farmer, also a great fighter too. But it's nice to see all these new names in here I haven't seen before. We are on a different server rotation, so most of these people are going to be very new to me. We've got AP and Beer up here, and Tommy, very nice. We've got Mad, great guy, very annoying for a small guy to fight like me. Erebor, nice. Rabron, nice. Red Rocker, yeah, great guys. This is really nice. So the top 50 is a 28. I'm going to go all the way through the first 100 today. Jake, falling behind, man. You're falling behind. You're 57th. Sea jump, same. You're 62nd. Eh, okay, not bad. Yeah. Freedom, yeah. Great job at all you guys. We're not even a week into the season and you're already above 20k. Very nice. I believe the entire leaderboard is above 20k. But yes, so for the 100 you have to have, so I'm gonna get like about 5k more. So for the 100 you'll have to have 26.5, so runner up. So the reason why I said that it doesn't look like Rune and Erebor were actually fighting is just because the first place only has 63k merit, and if they were actually fighting, I know it's only 1 team versus 3, but I have a feeling they'd have a lot more than 63k. But yeah, this is mostly just Rune and Erebor, just because none of us have unlocked any area to fight any enemy. Nice job, Mad 13. Duran, he played with us last season, I believe. Nice to see him playing back again. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff. But there's the top 100 in that. So, I already went through fellowships. Commanders, all of them, top 40. Um, right now, I am sitting at 23rd in Boromir. If I can find my commanders. Uh, Unranked in Gandalf the Grey, which that actually makes perfect sense. Unranked in Gimli, again, makes perfect sense. And then Falcon, 31st in Falcon. Not terrible. Yeah. But yeah. So with that, I'm going to go right into my commanders. So, I'm running a 2 support, 1 tank, and 1 DD, or 3 support, 1 damage dealer. So, for my, I'm using Gimli as my damage dealer this season. Instead of dying, I was able to get Gimli to R8, and I feel just the extra amount of skill points would be able to put him above an R4 dying. But yes, so, I do believe nothing has changed with Gimli's gear from last season. I'm pretty sure it just came right off dying and went right on to Gimli. Gandalf, I'm pretty sure I did swap out the Morgul blade for the Carver just because I was able to get a couple extra pieces into focus. But yes, and then my Boromir's pretty much just running whatever I can throw at him with unit defense and a little bit of command, just because I'm running his evade and his bonus unit defense. There's the Falcon, who at the moment is going to be my main tank. I might switch it to Boromir to run Falcon as a support commander with his heal and his, I believe it's this one. Sorry, it's this one for each dwarf unit in other formations. Their defense goes up. But yeah. So yeah, my Gandalf, I'm running him as most people would, the White Council and the Gray, and I'm probably going to either put 1 in Mithrandir, 1 in Wizard, and then go back into Mithrandir just to have a little pieces of it, White Council removed. Then my Gimli, pretty much the same as from last season when I was using him. Durin's Blood maxed out, Lord of the Glittering maxed out, and then Experienced Warrior. So, some people might say that Experienced Warrior would need to be maxed out. I found a couple people, actually found a lot of people who max out experience before Lord of the Glittering Caves, just because I'm assuming the attack, the +5 attack, which this one doesn't give, and the also +6% on dealing this damage up to 5 stacks. So I'm pretty sure that's why, but I'll go through some reports if I can find them of Lord of the Glittering Caves can match or even beat Durin's Blood in almost every fight. I mean, there have been some fights it's just been knocked off the face of the earth just because Durin's Blood's been just pulling insane damage. But yes, Durin's Blood, Lord of the Glittering Caves, and Experienced Warrior. So, I'm going to try and see if I can find those reports. Actually, let's see if this one has this. It's 64 might. Yeah, as you can see in this one, Lord of the Glittering Caves dominated Durin's Blood. 20 to 13. And yeah, also they both had their max usages. Then Gimli flowing 70k. And this is where it just gets blown out of the water in the opposite direction. So it just gets blown out of the water in the opposite direction. And also, he was stunned for 1 round. Huh. That's nice. He was stunned, and he still just, Durin's Blood just blew up Lord of the Rings. Let's see if I can find a couple more. Yeah, I was just looking through 10s, trying to see if I can get one. Level 8, it might work. But yeah, kind of even, close up. Usually when it comes up to PvP, it will even itself more out, and Lord of the Glittering will really start to shine then, especially if you're fighting evil. But yes, I've seen Lord of the Glittering Caves do 75k was the most I've seen it do for my Gimli. I was up against the evil. My Durin's Blood did like nothing that round. But yeah, so 19 pretty close, tight, even here when it gets like less troops. Durin's Blood comes out a little bit, but it's still sort of close. But yeah. yeah, I showed that one. But yeah, so um, yeah, so right now I am farming in the above the dead marshes and in the dead marshes. Um, I'm currently trying to reinforce my army at the moment. Also, I'm using full guardian just to keep Falcon's defense high enough. So I've got 10 more tiles. I'll probably start dropping tiles to dropping lower tiles to get 8s, 9s, and 10s. I hope to take a level 10 tile later today after my fort finishes, which would probably be tomorrow, or at least definitely tomorrow in the game. So yes, with that, have fun, play hard, and I'll see you on the next one.